Hi guys, so I listened to PMQs and it was as boring as usual. The pointless back and forth between Starmer and Badenoch was a cure for insomnia. I was, however, surprised that the leader of the opposition didn't bring up immigration following Starmer's statement this week. Perhaps Kemi is actually taking my advice for a change. It was raised by Plaid Cymru MP Liz Saville Roberts, and Starmer's response was pretty tetchy. But what she says highlights something I mentioned on the livestream this week. Have a listen.
This Prime Minister once spoke of compassion and dignity for migrants and for defending free movement. Now he talks of islands of strangers and taking back control. Somebody here has to call this out, Mr. Speaker. It seems the only principle he consistently defends is whichever he last heard in a focus group. So I ask him, is there any belief he holds which survives a week in Downing Street?
Yes, the belief that she talks rubbish.
Okay. Well, what rubbish is she talking? What did she say that's untrue? You used to stand on the side of migrants. You used to say how it was strange how the Labour Party wasn't closer to the idea that migrants are a benefit to society. And now you're talking about strangers in their homeland. You're talking about taking back control. You're talking about how immigration numbers need to come down. You're not explaining why immigration is a problem, just that it's a problem. You're parroting the language of not just Nigel Farage, but Enoch Powell. You can see here, this is a perfect image of the split that's taking place within the Labour Party at the moment. You have the Chancellor laughing her head off at such a ridiculous comment by the Prime Minister, and you have who I would call the traditional Labour Party dying inside. Angela Rayner, I don't believe, goes along with this rhetoric. I don't believe Angela Rayner thinks what Starmer is doing is correct. She's not laughing at this joke. She doesn't find it funny because she knows, as I said during the live stream, that this guy is an empty vessel. He's a wind vane. Oh, the politics of today is going in one direction, then I go along with that. The politics of tomorrow is going in a different direction, I'll go along with that. What does he actually stand for? This is not me crapping on Keir Starmer. This is asking a question. What does Keir Starmer actually stand for? Because a few years ago, he supported freedom of movement. Now he's running in the opposite direction whenever freedom of movement is brought up. No, we're not going to bring back freedom of movement. Don't worry. We're not going to bring back it. We're going to bring down immigration numbers. Immigration is a problem. We need to bring down the numbers. He won't say why, just say it's a problem. Replicating far-right language. And this is damaging the Labour Party. I think the policy economically is a disaster. I think the policy socially is a disaster. But politically, while it may pander to the far right at the moment and it may help Labour some way, maybe with the red wall or something, it's creating massive division within the party because people are saying, wait a minute, we're not on the side of the people who are rioting. We're not on the side of Nigel Farage. We're on the side of migrants. We're on the side of refugees. We want to create a welcoming society. So as the MP raised here, do you hold a position beyond a focus group? But as I said during the live stream, the real people in power are people like Morgan McSweeney. Starmer is just a vessel.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Honestly, I don't know what's so funny. You're talking rubbish. What did she say that's wrong?
Mr. Speaker, I want to lead a country where we pull together and walk into the future as neighbours and as communities, not as strangers. And the loss of control of migration by the last government put all of that at risk. And that's why we're fixing the system based on principles of control, selection and fairness.
I feel sorry for Angela Rayner because she has to go along with this. She has to defend this, even though she completely disagrees with it. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.